Hi there, welcome to another episode of Jana Eats, the gluten and casein-free YouTube channel, but it's food for all. While you're here, if you'd subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And let's get going. So often when making a meal, you're like, oh, what am I gonna make? So I always have things in my fridge and my freezer that I can put together quickly for a fast, easy, nutritious meal, like pizza, winner, right? So I'm going to tell you about a couple products. This Mikey's pizza crust. I love Mikey's. Mikey's makes English muffins too. I became familiar with this at the Natural Foods Expo in Anaheim a few years ago, and now I see they have pizza crust, so I'm excited. They put out a really delicious product. If you can handle dairy, this Against the Grain is dairy-free. All of their frozen pizzas, like they have a 3 cheese and a non-cured pepperoni, and then this plain pizza crust. There is dairy in this though, but it is scrumptious. It's crunchy on the bottom and soft on the inside. It's everything you want in a pizza crust, and it's gluten-free, but it does have dairy. But I do love this brand because I can tolerate a little dairy. So anyway, I just wanted to give you some options. So I'm going to open this up. I set my oven at 400 according to the box directions. You get 2 little pizza crusts in here. So we're going to do one and see how it goes. So you've got a little pizza crust right there. Now, toppings, what to do. So I'm going to do a pretty simple one. I'm going to use Miyoko's vegan mozzarella. They also have a smoked mozzarella. So if you want to elevate a little, maybe a little more adult flavored pizza, you know what? Maybe I'll make 2. I'm going to make 2. I'm going to really go nuts here. Hillary, I owe you a couple pizza crusts. So we're going to do 2. We're going to do a kid-friendly, and then we're going to do an adult because that's just the way that's just what I'm feeling right now. So sometimes things are, I don't like it too dry. So I had some Kite Hill plain cream cheese in the fridge. So I'm going to take a little of that and I'm going to spread it on and not a lot. I mean, this is enough for 2. I'm just, because I don't want it gloppy either, but I want it melty kind of, right? So we're going to spread a little dairy-free almond-based cream cheese from Kite Hill onto our crust. Maybe a little more. Okay. At my house, we always have all kinds of sauces and this and that. Again, you know, I make stuff all the time, and so does my roommate Hillary. So we're going to do some dairy-free pesto on the adult one, right? Little pine nuts ground up in there. So it's pine nuts, garlic, olive oil, salt, and a lot of basil. So this has a nice basil-y flavor on the bottom. Okay. On the kid-friendly, we're going to do tomato sauce. And I've got some, I did like this Monte Bene garlic marinara pasta sauce. It says gluten-free on the label, but most should be anyway. And everything on here is recognizable. San Marzano, tomatoes, garlic, olive oil, salt, basil, pepper. Boom, right? So because there's a little basil in here, I don't need to put any on there. So we're going to put, now, the other thing is I'm one of those people that more is better. Don't do that on here, because sometimes I put too much tomato sauce on these pizzas and then they're soggy. So you're just going to put a little this. I like it on both. Okay, we're gonna open up our mozzarella. We'll cut that up and we're just gonna crumble it onto the top. So this is the plain mozzarella onto the kid-friendly there we go. And I'm going to put a little garlic on it. Put the rest of the garlic onto the fancy one. Okay. And I'm going to open the smoked mozzarella for the pesto. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it smells really good. Okay. And then I'm going to put some onion on the top of this one. Now you could put sausage. You could put, you know, any of your favorite toppings. Uncured pepperoni. I'm going to put some on this too. And then I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And maybe blob. I'm going to blob a little more of this cream cheese on there because I want it melty, right? Messy, but don't worry, it'll be delicious. Into the oven, 400 degrees, and it said to do it on a baking sheet, so I'm doing that for 7 to 15 minutes, depending on the toppings. So what we'll do is I'm going to put it in, I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and see how it looks, and then we'll go from there and we'll do a taste test when I come back. Hi there, we're back. The pizzas are out of the oven. They smell great, particularly that smoked mozzarella one smells really, really great. I also think that these could be cooked on the oven rack itself. I think they'd be crunchier underneath, but again, play around. This is the first time I've used these, so I was gonna follow the directions, right? So I'm gonna move this back over here. Oh, do you like this? My friend Serena gave this to me. It says, I'm not bossy, I'm the boss, and don't you forget it. So I'm gonna tear up a little fresh basil that we had growing. I'm gonna tear up some basil. I also, you know, I really like extra pesto. I like extra green on my, Okay, moment of truth. Get a little piece of this puppy. Okay, here we go. Hope it doesn't burn my mouth. Wait, I need another bite. Wow. Do it just like I did it. Pesto, smoked mozzarella, basil, garlic, onion, and that almond cream cheese. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna get a clean knife because I got shmoo on that one. Okay, let's taste the kid-friendly. Okay, here we go. Great. Wow. Okay. Mikey's, plain pizza crusts, Miyoko's, mozzarella, Kite Hill, almond cream cheese, and then your toppings. Your tomato sauce, your pesto, whatever you want to throw on there, some homemade sausage, or maybe, you know what? if you put some of my Italian amaze balls, ground beef, cook that up, the amaze balls recipe, or crumble a meatball over it. Oh, would be so good. Okay, I'm excited. We're all gonna eat pizza. Anyway, okay, so we'll be back next time with some more delicious gluten and casein-free food. And thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Go make some pizza. See you next time.